I am a teacher.
I am a leader.
I am a mentor.
I am a friend.
I am someone who gets things done.
I am an inspiration.
I am a role model.
I am resilient.
I am strong.
I define who I am.
And who I want to be.
I am pushing my limits.
I'm not pretending to be something I'm not.
I am fierce and I am kind.
I'm finding ways to take care of myself.
And giving back to others.
I am fighting for equity.
I am fighting for justice.
I'm fighting to engage and transform young minds.
I am fighting for every family in our community.
Not just to survive, but to thrive.
I am fighting for the voices in our neighborhoods
that we don't always have a chance to hear.
I am a woman.
I am a woman.
We are Women United.
Women United.
Women United.
Alone, we can do a lot.
United, we can change the world.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Nafisa Burdine, a co-chair for Women United. Thank you for joining us for our 2021 Women United Bruncheon. This is our second virtual Bruncheon, and while we look forward to being together again very soon, we're happy we can connect together online. While we are here in a new year, a year filled with anticipation and hope, a year of possibilities, but it's also a year of uncertainty. What will our new world look like? How have things changed? How will we respond to the increased needs in our community? While we have a lot of questions, we have one clear answer. It's time. As Women United, that we discover the power of our collective voice. And it's time that we use that voice for change. According to the U.S. Census, there are nearly 3 million women in the state of Wisconsin. While women make up 51% of Wisconsin's population, they make up only 27% of its elected officials. At the same time, there are more issues that have a direct influence on the lives of women than ever before. Our voices, the voices of women, have never been more important. United Way has 3 key calls to action: give, advocate, volunteer. We are all very familiar with giving. Women United are definitely agents of change in terms of financial contributions. We also know the power of volunteering. Reaching out to others is an important part of our network, and so many have contributed their time and energy over the past several years. Today, we turn our focus to advocating. What does it mean to advocate?
One of the things we understand about our work at United Way is that the efforts we are all putting in to end poverty and injustice in our community must be addressed from a variety of angles. We know that the commitment of our donors and volunteers is extremely important, and we are always grateful for everything they do. Our financial investments in programs that target the health, education, and financial stability of our community are critical, but we all know that they don't happen in a vacuum. We have to consider the environmental factors, the systemic barriers people experience, and whether the policies in place reflect the world we see. We also know that some specific issues require us to elevate our voice and discover ways to create change through legislative policies. That's where advocating comes into play. It's taken us some time to find our footing, to be as bold as we need to be on advocacy. We've wanted to protect our big, wide tent that is so important to our work. We never want to be seen as partisan, as we are emphatically nonpartisan. But it's important that we acknowledge that some issues absolutely require us to take a long, hard look at every possible solution, take a strong stance, and elevate our voices throughout the community. Today's 15th anniversary of the Teen Pregnancy Prevention Initiative is the perfect example. This initiative was a bold and brave advocacy campaign led by so many in our community, including many women who are viewing this program today. As we celebrate all that we have accomplished, I can't think of a better time to deepen our commitment to our advocacy work at United Way. It's my voice, it's your voice, it's all of our voices together that create lasting change. Very simply, we must advocate at all levels of government for policies and programs that fight the root causes of poverty and inequity. When done right and in partnership with philanthropy, advocacy can move the world, changing our communities in ways that make us all safer, healthier, and create true equity. We hope you will join us.
So today's program is all about the voice of women. We have some very special guests to discuss some very important topics. And we will have a chance to celebrate the 2021 Linda T. Melos Woman Leader of the Year honoree.
Trafficking takes many forms today. It could be sex trafficking, where someone might be used as a sex worker. You might see them standing on the corner, or they may be working inside a hotel or inside an apartment building somewhere. People can also be used in labor trafficking as well, where they are forced to work anywhere from hair braiding to nail salons to roofing a house. And they are not paid, but have to work for an individual and then are kept by that individual, not being paid for their services. Human trafficking is widespread throughout the state of Wisconsin. We have 72 counties in Wisconsin. All 72 counties have reported issues with human trafficking. We tend to think of it as only an inner city problem, but it's not. We know that the average age of an individual first involved in sex trafficking is 13 for girls and 11 for boys. It happens to both genders, predominantly to girls, but it also happens to boys. The long-term impact on victims of human trafficking can be a lifetime of not feeling like they matter or not being important. It oftentimes ends with individuals trying to either end their life in order to get out of the situation they're in, or they will continue to have a lifetime of living on the streets and using their body to make money to survive. It's a life we cannot imagine for ourselves, yet we allow it to happen every day in our communities. We need to help our individuals, and it starts with helping our children. And that's why the safe harbor legislation is so important.
Hello, everyone. I am Denise Thomas, founder and owner of the Effective Communication Coach, LLC. I am also an extremely proud member of the United Way Women United Leadership Council. I am so honored to be here with each of you today, and I am especially honored because as we continue our discussion on increasing awareness and advocating, especially around topics and issues that are sometimes difficult for us to hear as well as discuss, but is so very important to our community. It is with the utmost honor and excitement to welcome our two very extremely special guests who happen to be very busy. So to make time to be here, we so very much appreciate them. We have Wisconsin State Senator Latonya Johnson, who was elected to Wisconsin's 6th Senate District in 2016, and she previously served in Wisconsin's 17th Assembly District since 2012. Welcome, Senator Johnson.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Wisconsin State Senator Alberta Darling has served in the state assembly from 1990 to 1992 and has served in the state Senate since 1982. Senator Darling, welcome.
Well, hi, Denise. I love your enthusiasm. I've served in the Senate since 1992. I don't want to make myself any older than I already am.
I can definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much again. We're so happy to have you.
Happy to have you, and thank you for what you're doing.
There's so many things that I'm sure our audience would love to ask, so many great initiatives that both you and Senator Johnson are leading. So let's get right to our topic for today. Now, Senator Johnson, in a moment, we're going to discuss a very important bill that you have introduced. But first, I want to get your viewpoints on the importance of using your voice and advocating for change in our community. Please share with us your viewpoints on the importance of using your voice and advocating for change in our community, especially the voice of women. And we'll start with you, Senator Johnson.
It's so very important for women to serve in every form of government because so many of the issues that are at the core of our existence are voted on by our government. We see that during this pandemic, the pandemic hit women the hardest. Women were the ones who, lost the majority of their jobs, who had to be the caregivers and the caretakers for the family, as well as those teachers homeschooling our kids. And so making sure that those voices are there for advocacy, but not only for advocacy, for education as well, making sure that our voices are at the table, our issues are not forgotten. And let's just be honest, women are much better government advocates than our counterparts because we roll up our sleeves and we get the jobs done. And, that shows that the bond between myself and Senator Darling working on this legislation together, a Democrat and a Republican, putting aside our issues, but just doing what needs to be done to get this legislation passed. That's what women have done for decades. And that's what we continue to do. We continue to be about the work and making sure that our children, our families, their issues, as well as our community issues are on the table.
Thank you so much, Senator Johnson. Senator Darling, let's talk about the Senate Bill 245. Can you give us a brief overview of what this bill is and its potential impact?
Well, I want to be very brief. Human trafficking is the subject of this bill. And Senator Johnson and I have worked on this for a long time. And what it does is it says, look, if a young woman or girl is involved as a victim of human trafficking, then they should be treated as a child, as a minor. They shouldn't be treated as a prostitute or someone who just wants to be in trafficking for the thrill of it, which is absolutely not the truth. So we want to make sure that we get this bill done so children who are trafficked and are probably sexually abused go to the human services part of our state, not the justice part, to be convicted or charged and possibly convicted of prostitution.
Senator Johnson, based on what Senator Darling just shared, so many people do not realize that this is an issue in the state of Wisconsin. Why is this bill so important right now? And frankly, why is this important to you?
This bill is so important, Denise, because we know that children are being trafficked every single day. And it's important that we treat those children as the victims that they are. If a child is under the age of 18, they cannot legally give consent for sexual acts, no less commercial sexual acts. So children should not be treated as perpetrators of crime. And they're most definitely not prostitutes. They're human trafficking victims. What we do know, I sit on the Children and Families Committee, and we just had a hearing. And the hearing was on the quarterly and annual reports for children placed in out-of-home care. So one of the topics that we covered was sexual assaults and sexual abuse of these children placed in out-of-home care. One of the questions asked of these children was if there were allegations of sex trafficking. Now, these reports stemmed from 2018 to 2020. Only one report was from 2018, the rest were from 2020. For those children placed in out-of-home care, what we know is 22 victims reported allegations of sex trafficking. And out of those 22 victims, the youngest victim was just 12 years old. And what we know is that 5 of those allegations so far have been substantiated. That means that it has been investigated and proven to be true. So 4 of those cases were unsubstantiated, and they could have been unsubstantiated for a number of reasons. They were unable to collaborate the victim's story. Either they didn't have the witnesses or the evidence that was needed, but that definitely doesn't mean that the incident didn't occur. But there were another 13 that are pending, meaning they are in some form of investigation. So the Department of Children and Family knows, and we have documented proof that these cases exist. And we have documentation from just these 22 cases, from cases in La Crosse, Milwaukee, Sauk, Waukesha, Kenosha, Chippewa, Wood, Douglas. So you name it, these cases are happening all over. And for children as young as 12 years old to be victims of human sex trafficking, that says that there's a problem, and there's definitely an issue that needs to be addressed.
Senator Darling, Senator Johnson just shared with us some very disturbing facts associated with this. Based on your perspective and based on your experience with this bill, what can all of us do today to support this bill and or to take action on this issue?
Well, what you can do is help us get this bill passed, and that would be to contact senators and assemblymen who will be voting on this bill in committee and on the floor. And they're the ones who have to be convinced in order to have this sex trafficking, human trafficking bill passed, to say, look, we've got to protect these kids. They're not prostitutes, and we're not going to let this happen in our state. We are one of the worst states in the country for human sex trafficking, especially of minors. We've been reading a lot about sex and human trafficking in the border issue. It's real. It's real in Wisconsin. In fact, it's probably as bad here, or if not worse, as what's happening on the West Coast. So please talk to your senators, talk to your representatives, talk in your churches. Let people know how this is not acceptable in anyone's religion. I think the combination of churches and people advocating the legislature will really help us a lot, because right now, we're struggling with getting this bill passed because some think that it might be tied to sex, premature sex, teen sex. And this is not true at all. I'm really hoping you can all help us. And as you said before, the voice of women is really important because we play so many different roles in our lives. I think if you start from the time that we were born, we just have so many responsibilities to assume as we go along our lives. And we can have a very loud voice if we decide to use it, and we can. So women should not be cautious or should not be afraid, but band together and have a very loud and specific voice on specific issues.
What a great call to action to close us out with. State Senator Johnson, State Senator Darlene, thank you so much for not only your time today, but for your commitment on working on such an important issue. And thank you both so much for your leadership and dedication. We hope that the information that you have shared with us today will continue to help us as women, as advocates of women, elevate our voices for change in this community. Thank you both again very much for your time and leadership.
Thank you very much, Denise, for bringing this to everyone's attention.
Absolutely. And for those who are watching this important conversation, here is what you can do. You can click on the word advocate at the top of the screen to learn what you can do, as both Senator Johnson and Senator Darlene explained, to support Senate Bill 245. So click on the word advocate. You can also visit the United Way Advocacy webpage to learn about all the ways that you can advocate for change in our community. We invite you to visit this page frequently and advocate for the topics that speak to you, including the topic today. Thank you all so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Zaratsky, a co-chair for Women United. I'm so happy to be with you at our Bruncheon today. Today, I have the distinct pleasure to use my voice to offer a special thank you to all of you, the members of Women United. 2020 may have stopped the entire world, but it didn't stop all of you from continuing to do great things for our community. Let me share a brief update with you. Let's start with some basics. Women United is a global growing force of over 70,000 women, dedicated to creating a world of opportunity for everyone. Locally, we have nearly 2,000 women from Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County involved in the Women United Network. We continue to be the largest network in the world. Last year, Women United raised over $20 million for United Way. Since 2002, the Women United Network has donated over $255 million to ignite lasting change in our community. Globally, Women United has raised over $2 billion. Women United continues its focus on education, supporting students by mentoring high school women around career preparation. Since its inception, this series has engaged hundreds of women and volunteers. Members volunteer for United Way's Women's Job Seminar each year, supporting local women looking to develop professional skills, find employment, and explore new careers. And volunteers have been active in the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, offering free tax help to put critical financial resources back into underserved families in our community. The governing council behind Women United is the Women's Leadership Council, a group of more than 35 amazing leaders who help to guide and leverage the powerful efforts of our Women United members. We also want to say thank you to our Teen Pregnancy Prevention Oversight Committee. you to everyone who is making a difference in our community. Quite simply, we know that if there is anyone in our society that can get something done, it's women. The voice of the woman is stronger than ever. We thank you for using yours every day for our community.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Ingressano, Vice President of Community Impact at United Way. I am so honored to be here with you today as we celebrate the 15th anniversary of our powerful teen pregnancy prevention initiative. Today I want to give you a brief look back at where we've been and then share some insights on our future for creating a safe and healthy world for all the youth in our community. Parenting at any age can be challenging, but it can be particularly difficult for adolescent parents. Childbearing during adolescence affects the parents, their children, and quite frankly, all of society. The cost to the community can be somewhat staggering when you consider the millions of dollars spent on direct care, ancillary services, and the overall drain on the workforce. Most alarming, however, is the connection between teen pregnancy and the cycle of poverty. With encouragement from the Women's Leadership Council, United Way of Greater Milwaukee began an investigative process into the causes and effects of the high rate of teen pregnancy. Let's briefly look at the timeline and see how this bold initiative unfolded. In 2005, Milwaukee had the second highest percentage of teen births in the nation. In fact, teen births represented 18.7% of all births in Milwaukee that year. Wisconsin also had the second highest black to white ratio of teen birth rates. In 2006, we published If Truth Be Told, and we launched the Teen Pregnancy Prevention Initiative. United Way of Greater Milwaukee convened community partners and formed the Teen Pregnancy Prevention Oversight Committee. Leaders from social service, government, business, public health, philanthropy, faith, education, and other sectors have all been represented on this committee and its subcommittees. In 2008, these partners teamed up with local public health experts and set a goal to reduce teen births in this age group by 46% over 7 years. This was one of the most ambitious teen pregnancy prevention initiatives in the United States. And not only did we achieve our initial audacious goal, we did so 2 years ahead of time. But we didn't stop there. We set a new goal to reduce births to teens by an additional 50% by 2025. And we are on pace. Overall, since 2008, the rate of teen births in this community has decreased by 65%, outpacing the national rate.
You know, I remember feeling extremely proud at that time. Like we were embarking on something that was so profound and going to impact the lives of so many. We were fundamentally thinking about it in terms of changing the trajectory of generations. And I think the fact that we all had either young daughters or nieces, granddaughters at that time, we used that to fuel us, to connect us to the purpose and its importance. And the fact that we couldn't imagine any of our children or family members having to deal with the challenges of teen pregnancy. And so it was an amazing feeling to know that you were going to somehow do something that was going to impact people that you didn't know, but young girls that you somehow felt very connected to.
To me, our teen pregnancy initiative was really about keeping teen girls in school and giving them choices, empowering them to make decisions, supporting them day to day, and really giving them safe options. To me, it was really about creating our pipeline for young, talented women with unlimited potential. That's what it meant to me, and that is why I got involved.
I think the first moment and the biggest moment for me was seeing that percentage decrease based on our effort, and having everybody announce that percentage decrease. That was a 360 committee of community investors, as I call them. It was an incredible approach. It was a brave approach, to a very sensitive topic. And so we had educators, governments, social services, faith-based organizations that all came together on the table. They initiated the plan, they implemented it marvelously, along with, of course, health services and the help of the PR. And as a result, that percentage and putting it up there and seeing it for the first time on the big screen was, to me, a validating moment for all of us who had been working so hard to get this initiative moving.
The support of United Way for our teen pregnancy prevention efforts has been so critical and foundational to New Life. New Life is all about prevention, and teen pregnancy prevention is one of the first things we tackled 20 years ago when we were born. We've been a part of United Way's teen pregnancy prevention initiatives for the last 12 years. And with 12 years of support and resources and long-term commitment from United Way, we at New Life have especially seen such a change and such a difference. The city itself was not in a good place 12 or even now 15 years ago when United Way first set off this as a priority for teen birth rate. But now, 15 years later, we have come so far. Places like New Life, who have gotten the support from United Way, the long-term support to do the work with kids and schools and partners long-term, not just 1 year and be done, definitely makes a difference. We always say that if we can do the best work with our kids at New Life, that's like our slice of the pie. The whole city is the whole pie. United Way rallied some of the best partners in the city to do the work long-term and all take care of their slices of the pie, and it adds up to success. We see it at New Life, I see it in other agencies, and obviously the data doesn't lie, and the data has gone down, and we couldn't be more proud to be part of those efforts. And we cannot let up the gas on this. If we were to take away resources and decide teen pregnancy is no longer an issue, things would go backwards. And so we need to continue to make teen pregnancy a focal point of prevention in this city so that we never get back to those days of 15 years ago. And with United Way's support and dedication, I don't see us going in that direction.
As a United Way agency program partner, Pearls for Teen Girls is very proud to support their Healthy Youth Initiative. At Pearls, we believe that a healthy youth is a supported youth. And since our inception, our main objective has been to ensure that girls know that they are inherently worthy, powerful, and brimming with potential. Support is at the foundation of what we do, and that looks like many different things, with the most fundamental being providing a safe space to come and be as they are. This in itself is transformational for anybody. And as I like to say that at Pearls, we are in the business of using relationships that create transformation in lives.
So that's where we've been, but where are we going? While we continue to believe in our teen pregnancy prevention initiative, we know there is so much more that we can do. That's why we're taking a comprehensive approach to this work. The Healthy Youth Initiative is United Way's focused approach to reducing teen pregnancy, teen sexual violence, human trafficking, and victimization for young people of all genders and their families through evidence-based prevention and survivor support, as well as evidence-based sexual health curricula. This includes our Let's Talk Family Communication Toolkit. We are so grateful for the support of Women United, who have been involved with this work since its inception. Since 2001, United Way has invested over $9.3 million in our Healthy Youth Initiative and has served more than 48,000 youth and parents. The programs that we use have been used successfully not only in Milwaukee, but nationwide as well. There is a strong correlation between sexual violence and teen pregnancy, which is why United Way also invests in several curricula like Safe Dates that promote healthy relationships and build skills on how to identify unhealthy or violent relationships. In 2020-21, United Way is funding 11 evidence-based programs for a total investment of over $460,000. More than 2,500 Milwaukee area youth will be served. While we are extremely proud of the past 15 years, we know that there is still much work to be done. We are so grateful to Women United, who support the Healthy Youth Initiative. Your support is making a difference in the lives of so many every day throughout our community. Thank you for living united.
Linda Melos was the very first female United Way board chair, and this award recognizes the powerful impact women like Linda have in our community. Linda was a founding member of our Women United network, inspiring us all to be the best Women United team in the world. She is passionate, engaged, and committed to improving the lives of others. And for all that she has done for us in Milwaukee, we created this award in her honor, recognizing the incredible qualities she demonstrates every day. The Woman Leader of the Year award is presented to a woman who exhibits leadership and is highly respected in our community, who serves as a role model and/or mentor to other women and girls, who gives back to the greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County community through her time, talent, and treasure, who demonstrates a commitment to further Women United's mission, inspiring women in our community to donate financially and be strong advocates for women and girls.
Hello everyone, I'm Stacy Williams. I'm Senior Vice President at Baird, and I'm honored to also be a 2021 United Way campaign co-chair. I am very pleased to be here today to announce the recipient of this year's Linda T. Melos Woman Leader of the Year Award, Mary Ellen Stanek. This award exemplifies the visionary dreams and widespread aspirations of Linda T. Melos, a forever champion of our community and United Way. Mary Ellen Stanek is a longtime United Way supporter and advocate, a philanthropic leader, and a nationally recognized financial professional. And as a colleague of hers, I'm lucky to see her in action. Mary Ellen serves on many local nonprofit boards, including United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County, the Boys and Girls Clubs, Children's Hospital Foundation, Freighted Health, Greater Milwaukee Foundation, Medical College of Wisconsin, and Milwaukee World Festival, to name a few. Trust me, there are so many others in addition to her work on several corporate boards. A chartered financial analyst, Mary Ellen has over 40 years of investment management experience. She currently serves as Managing Director of Robert W. Baird & Company and Chief Investment Officer of Baird Advisors, and serves as President of the Baird Funds. In 2020 and 2021, she was named to Barron's prestigious list of the 100 most influential women in U.S. finance. Passionate about giving back to her community and having a positive impact on issues that affect women and girls, Mary Ellen has been involved with United Way's Women United Network since 2008 and has served on the Women's Leadership Council since its inception. She has also been a member of United Way Campaign Cabinet, a member of the Jane Bradley Pettit Society, and has co-chaired both campaigns for United Way and the United Performing Arts Fund. I'd like to finish off by sharing a story. Several years back, I received a call from Mary Ellen. She had reached out to check in, as she normally would, about my experience with United Way and how my work was going with the Women's Leadership Council. It was a conversation that was pleasant, and as we were wrapping up, it became clear, or so I thought, that she was asking me to serve another year on the council. I recall thinking, well, that's a pretty easy yes. Of course, I'd love to. I have always enjoyed my work on the council. I didn't really think much about it until after a few days when I received a call from the then current co-chair exclaiming how excited she was to learn that I had not only agreed to continue serving on the council, but that I would step up and co-chair the council for the next 2 years. I was certainly honored, but I did remember sitting there thinking, well, I could call Mary Ellen back and explain my misunderstanding, or I could honor my commitment. After all, if she thought I was up to the task, my only option was, of course, to do it, and do it well. I share this story because I'm pretty sure we all have those people in our lives we can't say no to. And what I've realized, that I like saying yes to Mary Ellen when she comes asking. I know I'm guaranteed to be challenged and have an incredible experience to learn and to grow. I know I'm not alone in thanking you, Mary Ellen, for taking me and so many others on as mentees, lifting us up, listening, and I mean really listening, providing guidance, advice, being an advocate and an ally, walking the walk leading with compassion, strength, and courage, and most of all, providing an open door to me and friendship. Your boundless energy to do good and push for positive change is inspiring to all of us. Thank you, Mary Ellen. Now, let's see what those who know you best have to share.
Mary Ellen, on behalf of Baird, congratulations on being named the Linda Melos Women Leader of the Year. We are so proud of you and so fortunate to have you as our colleague and partner. Thank you for everything you do for our firm, for our clients, and for our community. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mimi. I can't think of a more deserving person to receive the Linda T. Melos Woman Leader of the Year for 2021. The contributions you've made in this community have been extraordinary. You're a role model for all of us, and many, many thanks for all you do.
Mary Ellen, I'd like to join others in saying congratulations to you for being selected this year's Linda T. Melos Woman Leader of the Year. Thank you for all of your hard work and all of your belief about the ability of women to lead in powerful ways throughout this community. Your mentorship, your support is extraordinary. Again, congratulations.
I really think the song Nobody Does It Better was written about Mary Ellen Stanek. Her generosity, her insight, her willingness to roll up her sleeves and pitch in no matter how hard the task. Those are qualities we all admire. Mary Ellen, congratulations on a well-deserved award.
Mary Ellen, congratulations on receiving the United Way Women Leader of the Year Award. You're a rock star and a true treasure to our community. Congratulations.
Hi, Mary Ellen. Congratulations. I am so happy that you were selected for the Linda T. Melos Women's Leadership Award. As you know, you have been a great support and mentor of mine. Since I moved to Milwaukee in 1999, I could count on you for little things, big things. You never ceased to amaze me in the time that you took to help me, mentor me, guide me, be a confidant, and support everything I did in my career. So you are a true leader of women, a true leader certainly at Robert W. Baird. But for those of us in the community that needed support and guidance and connections, you always came through. And you certainly made my life and my career better. Thanks so much, Mary Ellen, and congratulations. I hope you enjoy this day.
Congratulations to Mary Ellen Stanek, who's been named the 2021 Linda Melos Woman Leader of the Year. I've had the pleasure of working with Mary Ellen for many years. She's on the Northwestern Mutual Board. She's been a tremendous colleague, leader of our company. But I think what everyone knows Mary Ellen most for is what she does for the community. She is a tireless advocate for all good things in Milwaukee, and this award goes to probably the most deserving person I can think of in the city. So congratulations, Mary Ellen, on a well-deserved award.
Mimi, my heartfelt congratulations to you on this award. Thank you so much for giving all of yourself to the Milwaukee community. It has been a meaningful gift to so many and to me personally. Well deserved, dear friend.
Mary Ellen, I'm delighted that you've been named the Linda T. Melos 2021 Woman Leader of the Year. We're blessed to have you as an inspirational role model and leader in our region. Congratulations.
Mary Ellen is a best-in-class leader who has done so much to advance our work and our community. It is an absolute joy to see her recognized with the Linda T. Melos Award. Congratulations, Mary Ellen.
Congratulations, Mary Ellen, on this well-deserved award. I've known you and worked with you over the almost now 4 decades, and what amazes me the most about you, beyond your extremely strong investment in business acumen, is your commitment to giving back to the community. I know I'm a better person because I've followed your steps and have learned how to give back to the local community and how that makes me feel in terms of contributing to the overall health and success of our local area here. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mary Ellen. Thank you for everything you've done for the United Way, for the City of Milwaukee, for Robert W. Baird and Baird Advisors. We are so grateful for your leadership and your commitment to our community.
Congratulations, Mary Ellen, on winning the Linda Melos Women Leader of the Year Award. No one I know is more compassionate about helping the community. A lot of your success is due in a large part to your mentoring and inspiring other women. Simply put, that's what this award is all about. And simply put, no one deserves it more than you do. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mary Ellen. I can think of no one else more deserving of this special award. Thanks for all you do for the City of Milwaukee, for Baird as a company, and for our team, Baird Advisors. We're so grateful for your leadership. Congratulations.
Okay, so listen closely, everyone. Have I got a story for you? I know we've all been wondering for many years how one person, Mary Ellen Stanek, can have all the gifts and talents that she does, yet remain so humble. So I have it on good authority, actually, from management, that on the day that she was born, there was a mistake in heaven. So here's what happened. The assembly line was moving along quickly, and all of a sudden it came to a stop. Somebody had bumped somebody. So Jesus came over and said, "What's going on?" And St. Peter said, "Well, you know how normally we put 100 to 200 talents into every person? Well, somebody bumped the bucket over, and this person got like 1,000 talents. And Jesus said, well, so that means that this individual would be both empathetic and generous, but also be a leader who understands bond math." And St. Peter said, yeah. And he said, we've never had anybody like that before. And so Jesus thought for a second and said, you know what? This one is special. This one is 1 in a million. Let's stay with it. But just to make sure, let's put a double dose of humility in here to help balance things out. And as he turned to walk away, he saw his mother smiling at him. And he turned back to St. Peter and says, and one more thing, let's make this one a girl and let's call her Mary. So now you know the full story as to how Mary Ellen Stanek is the special person that we know. So let's just keep it a secret. If by some miracle she happens to find out about this, well, all I can say is, Mary Ellen, congratulations. You're so well deserving of this recognition, and management is very, very proud of you. Congratulations.
Woo! You're a real good cookie with a long history of helping this community, as everyone can see. Hit me with your best shot. Mary Ellen, congratulations on this so well-deserved recognition. You rock, baby, and we love you.
Hi, Mary Ellen. I'm so proud of you. I congratulate you on the award, but I want to tell you one thing. You told me a long time ago, get involved in the community, but only get involved if you're passionate. And as you know, I've turned down a lot of opportunities on the nonprofit side, but when I was there and I was passionate, I became president. And that came from you. I'll never forget that. You're a mentor of mine, always will be, but just wanted to say thank you so much for hiring me 32 years ago. It's so appreciated, and I've loved every moment of it.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mom, on the Linda T. Melos Award. We are so very proud of you. You're such a great example for not just Patrick, Katie, and I, but for these lovely grandchildren too as well. So many congrats.
Congratulations. Hi, Mom. We just wanted to say congratulations. We couldn't think of a more deserving person for this recognition.
Hi, Nana. Congratulations. We love you.
Congratulations, Mom.
We love you.
Hello, Mimi. Congratulations on your award today. It's really well deserved. You are truly one amazing woman. As I should know, we've been married 42 years. Well, actually, today's June 10th. It'll be 1 week. We'll be married 43 years. You're an outstanding mother to our 3 adult children. And as our 4 grandchildren say, you're the best Nana and make the best cupcakes in the world. But beyond that, I want to say you're truly accomplishment in the business world as being a true mentor to young folks, and especially young women. You do it tirelessly, unselfishly. You try to navigate the young women through their business life, family life, etc. Maybe that's how we learned it back in our Marquette days. The Jesuits actually told us, hey, you gotta be men and women for others. And truly, you are a woman for others in the Milwaukee community. So thank you for all you do. This award is well deserved. We're all very proud of you, and especially the Stanek family. So congratulations, Mimi.
I want to add my thanks to all of you, wherever you are, and that we've come together to celebrate women who are very important to the success of our United Way in our communities. You are all amazing. And Mary Ellen, I'm so thrilled to see that you are the honoree of this year's award. It is clear that you embody all this award symbolizes, and even more. You are a leader. You set great examples for all women and girls in our community. You've been a leader for Women United since its beginning. You and I have worked together for many years around our community, and especially United Way. For instance, the Women's Leadership Council, the United Way Board of Directors, the United Way annual campaign. We were both co-chairs, not of the same campaign, but you had a wonderful co-chairs and a very successful campaign. More recently, as co-chairs of the Jane Bradley Pettit Society, you're an amazing leader. And a long list of things I have that I could talk about that I know about you, but I won't tell all your secrets. I have noticed that you must have more hours in your day than most of us. I'm honored to call you a friend, and we are so lucky to have you in our United Way family. You know, when United Way is successful, all of us win, all of us in this community. Thank you for being involved. Congratulations, Mary Ellen, on this much-deserved recognition.
Please join me in celebrating all that Mary Ellen has done for our community and congratulating her as the 2021 Linda T. Melos Woman Leader of the Year. Congratulations, Mary Ellen.
Thank you, Stacy. You are such a treasure. I know you will do an incredible job as a co-chair of this year's United Way campaign. And of course, for the first time ever, 3 of the 4 co-chairs are women. We expect an incredible campaign. Thank you for this honor. I am so humbled and so honored to receive this award, fittingly named after my role model, mentor, and dear friend, Linda Melos. Linda has inspired a generation of women leaders. Her track record for unselfish service and leadership is a long, long one that lasts over decades. In almost every case, she not only served the organization, she eventually chaired the board, co-chaired at least one of their campaigns, and inspired new and innovative and bold action and direction when needed. She is simply amazing. Thank you, Linda, for setting the bar high, paving the way, always being there, coaching us, supporting us, pushing and challenging us, all for the greater good. You have taught us and continue to teach us. We are so grateful. Thank you for the playbook. Women United sends such a powerful message. Women United to raise awareness, raise our voices in advocacy, and raise resources. We can see firsthand the power that collective voice, our combined resources, and our focus has to drive systematic change. No better example than today's celebration of the 15th anniversary of the United Way Teen Pregnancy Initiative. When we invest in improving the lives of women and girls, everyone benefits. We positively impact that woman's life, her family's future, and the lives of her children. Put simply, the community benefits enormously. We create possibilities for her children, and we create greater potential for our community. Locally, as you've heard, we now have over 2,000 women involved in the Women United Network. We must, and I have no doubt that we will continue to grow our numbers, our voices, and our resources. We will help shape our future, and it will be brighter because of our work together, because of you. Finally, thank you to the United Way team, staff and volunteer, led now by Amy Lindner, and before that, Mary Lou Young. Your leadership, dedication, commitment, energy, spirit, and courage to take on our toughest challenges inspire and motivate us all. I look forward to our work together. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Jenny Nicolai, co-chair for Women United. What an amazing hour of information and inspiration. Thank you to all of our presenters, and again, congratulations to Mary Ellen for all of her remarkable work in our community. So what's next? How do we take all of this great information and put it into action? First, there is advocacy. Click on Advocate at the top of the screen to learn what you can do to support Senate Bill 245. You can also visit the United Way Advocacy webpage to learn about all the ways you can advocate for change in our community year-round. Second, we ask that you show your support of healthy youth by donating to the Women's Endowment Fund. Click on the Donate button at the top of the page to make your gift. Your donation will help us continue to move the needle on teen pregnancy reduction and sexual victimization prevention for young people in our community. So our work continues. We said it earlier in the opening video, but it's worth repeating. We are fighting for equity. We are fighting for justice. We are fighting to engage and transform young minds. We are fighting for every family in our community to not just survive, but thrive. Thank you for lifting your voice, and thank you for living united.